To give all praises, glory, and honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
the ones to our listening elders at Great Millstone, rule and teach well, and peace and blessings to the elect Shalom. We're out here on another Saturday from the Great Millstone Landing Camp to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America, which is Babylon the Great. All right, so without further ado, we'll go ahead and get straight into it. Get that, Matthew?
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation."
That's right, for then shall be great tribulation. Okay, it's going to be a great suffering heading into the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, continue on.
"Such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time. No, nor ever shall be."
That's right, and this is what we're constantly warning our people of. You people on this sign, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, which are the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, telling you about the time of Jacob's trouble. Telling you how it's going to be worse than anything that we ever been through throughout history, man. Okay, a time that's going to be worse than any captivity that we ever been in. A time that's going to be worse than slavery. Okay, a time that you're going to see a lot of bloodshed throughout these cities. Okay, a time that you're going to see this dollar collapse and this RFID hip, which is the MOTB, being made mandatory. Okay, we're going to see all these things going into the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay, and we're warning you people on this side, whether you hear or forbear, man. Okay, getting the blood off our hands, man. All right, so you got that?
Jeremiah 30.
Yep.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 6. It reads, "Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child.
Yep.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness."
And that's how a lot of these people are going to be out here going into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. A lot of you going to be like women in travail, man. All right? Not knowing which way to turn, not knowing who to call on, not knowing what to do, completely confounded in fear. All right? And a lot of you, man, you're going to be in this position, not listening to the prophets, want to follow after your own heart, doing things your own way, following the ways of the heathen. All right? You're going to be completely confounded and left down here to get destroyed, man. Continue on.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
But he shall be saved out of it."
That's right, and this is the time that we're heading into, man. All right, we always go into it, man. It's gonna be a lot of deaths, man. Okay, it's gonna be people thrown into concentration camps, man. During the time of Jacob's trouble, it's gonna be a famine. Hold me, Zechariah chapter 11, verse 8, and you can get chapter 13, verse 8. All right, we see that these plagues are being sent. Famine, pestilence, and sword. We understand these things will intensify. It will escalate going into the time of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, so you got that?
Yep. It's the book of Zechariah, chapter 11, verse 8.
Yep.
"3 shepherds also I cut off in 1 month,
Yep.
and my soul loathed them, and their soul also abhorred me. Then said I will not feed you. That dieth, let it die.
Yep.
And that is to be cut off, let it be cut off."
That's right, let it be cut off. And we know that 2/3 of our people will be cut off in America, which is Babylon the Great. Continue on.
"And let the rest eat every one the flesh of another."
That's right, man. So what that sound like? Cannibalism, man. Okay, that's what's going to be going on during the time of Jacob's trouble, man. It's going to be a lack of bread out here, man. All right, a lot of you people, man, you're going to be eating bodies out here, man. All right, it's going to get extremely nasty. But before, you know, these things come to pass, we understand that we have to continuously warn our people, man. Coming out to these highways and byways, preaching this word in true sincerity, warning our people, making our bodies a living sacrifice, as the scripture goes into in Romans 12th chapter, man. Okay, in the first verse. All right, because we understand all these prophecies that we're going into will come to pass, man. All right, you get that back in Jeremiah?
Yep. Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Yep.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
But he shall be saved out of it."
That's right, but he shall be saved out of it. Okay, and who's that he that will be saved out of it? That he is speaking about the elect. Okay, that remnant that the Lord will protect and deliver. Give me Romans chapter 11, verse 7. You can continue on with you. You can read 9 again.
Zechariah 11, verse 9.
Yep.
"Then said I will not feed you.
Yep.
That dieth, let it die.
Yep.
And that is to be cut off, let it be cut off.
Yep.
and let the rest eat every one the flesh of another.
That's right, man. We're going to see that in these times as well, man. All right? People eating the flesh of another. Cannibalism, man. All right? These people being completely bugged out, man. All right? Like I just mentioned about the lack of bread, man. All right? A lot of these people, they're going to be willing to line up to go take that RFID hip, okay, which is the MOTB, man. Okay? Very soon, man. We see that this dollar is getting weaker and weaker. We're seeing more and more nations moving away from this dollar. All right? Leading up to the collapse of this dollar, man. And this RFID hip, which is the MOTB, being made mandatory, man. All right? So you give me 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11.
Okay. You want to 11 or
precept
for it?
You get the precept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to back up the point of cannibalism, this is 2 Esdras 15 and verse 57. Oh, Slakia. And 58, Slakia. It says, they that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger of bread and thirst of water. So yeah, people are gonna, we're in that time, people are gonna die and eat each other. Cannibalism, we've seen it in the scriptures back in the ancient times, and we're gonna see it again in this future time of trouble that's been like no other. So, you got it.
Right. You can get that out.
This 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
That's right, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Okay, and what's one of the devices of Satan? His media. Okay, you see through his media, people are influenced, people are deceived. Okay, we seen, you know, what, with 2020, a lot of people was lining up to go get the jump shot. Okay, and what you see, a lot of reports coming out about a lot of people that's been put to death, man. Okay, that died after taking it, man. All right, but what's that main thing that he's gonna use to deceive these people, man? All right, he's gonna deceive these people into taking that RFID hip, which is the MOTB, man. All right, and we're constantly warning our people not to take it. If you take it, you will be destroyed, man. All right, but we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're coming out letting you know these things, man. All right, ahead of time, man, before it's made mandatory. And you ain't gonna be able to have any excuse, man. You ain't gonna be able to say that you didn't hear. Give me Romans chapter 10, verse 18.
If I can say,
Okay,
see, the so-called white man right now is keeping people under that state of hypnosis. You know, he's keeping your stomach filled with poison. He's keeping your mind filled with entertainment. Going back to ancient Rome with bread and circuses.
Yeah.
You know, until the time when you start to institute that device that the vast majority of people are unaware of, man. We talk about it every week that this man is gonna come down aggressively. And he's going to impose a whole nother level of dictatorship and what's that other word? Totalitarian rule upon the masses of the people.
Yeah.
But they don't believe it, you know? Because they seen this version of the so-called white man that, you know, give you the option of voting, give you the option of doing what the F you want under the banner of liberty, but not knowing that they're being corralled unto destruction, man.
That's right. What was you saying from here? So we go ahead
And that's why that's why even when you watch these futuristic movies, it all is really grim. You know, you'll watch movies pertaining to future technology and technological enhancements in the job facilities or in the medical facilities, whatever different realm it may be. The technology is pretty much being weaponized against the masses of the people, like I Am Robot.
Yeah.
Or you'll watch movies like Terminator. Or you know, all these type of movies dealing in terms of futurism is really bringing about artificial oppression, man. You know, because you've been oppressed by the so-called white man physically, but really he's trying to use artificial intelligence as that new conduit to oppress us, man.
Right. Yep. And we're seeing that. So you can go ahead and get that in Revelation chapter 13. We're going to go ahead and get straight to it.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 16.
Yep.
And he calls it all.
And he calls it all. And who is that he that is speaking about? Esau, Edom. Okay, starting with the elites of Esau, Edom, the ones that's ruling in darkness, man. These Rothschilds on down these international bankers, man. All right, these elites of Esau, Edom. You continue on.
And he calls it all, both small and great,
Yep.
rich and poor, free and bond.
That's right. So no matter what position that you're in this society, man. All right, you continue on.
to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
That's right. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. When you go into that word mark, in the Greek, it's karagma. Okay, so we understand that that's going into that RFID hip incision, man. Okay, that is going into that implant. All right, that's gonna be made mandatory very soon, man. All right, so you can read that from the top again.
Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great,
Yep.
rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Or in their forehead. All right, and for the ones of you that want to get simple, you take this anywhere in your body, you're gonna get destroyed, man. Okay, but again, that mark in the Greek is karagma, okay, which is going into incision. All right, and we know that that's that RFID hip implant, man. All right, you can continue on.
And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark.
That's right. So you won't be able to buy or sell without taking that C-hip, man. All right. So we see that this dollar will collapse, man. All right. And this is going to be your way of buying things. This is going to be your way of moving throughout this society. This is going to be your new way of showing your identification, man. Okay. By way of this RFID C-hip. Okay. You can continue on.
Yeah, because he's gonna create a whether he's gonna physically do it, but we know it's gonna be a black swan event that's gonna put the mass of you people in fear and panic mode. And he's gonna get to the point where he's gonna have to start freaking everybody because they already have legislation that classifies you as a terrorist any damn way. You know,
Right.
That's what the whole thing with the Patriot Act was about. You know, which we know during September 11th. I don't want to go into too many details because these assholes keep flagging everything we say. You know, that was something to put you in that pocket, man, to be looked at as an opposition to the federal government or susceptible of doing any type of T word to the federal government. So under the pretense if there's a major attack on U.S. soil, whether from a United States citizen or a foreign terrorist, a terrorizer,
T-man.
a T, then they'll have the pretty much precedent to start putting those devices in people for tracking and controlling reasons.
If I may say, because what happened after 9/11? That was 2001. A few years after that, you had the emergence of Facebook, which Facebook is what you were saying. It was the ability to be able to throw everybody into a category, basically make a file for everybody, a digital profile, and then what does everybody do? Put their political views and so on and so forth. Yeah, you got it, but I just want to.
Real quick, just because 911 was brought up, that's the Day of Atonement coming up this year. I always think that's heavy. It's on 911.
Yep. So we continue
Keep
on.
going?
Yep.
Revelation 13 and verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark,
Yep.
or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
That's right, man. So you won't be able to buy or sell without taking that RFID C-hip, okay, which is the MOTD. All right, you can continue on now.
Verse 18, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast. For it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
Yep, and when you go into 6, it's Chi, Psi, stigma. Okay, and the Chi is going to the preparation. All right, and the Psi is going to the tool. All right, and what stigma is going to the print. All right, so we understand, man, that very soon this RFID C-hip, which is MOTD, will be made mandatory, man. You won't be able to buy or sell without it, man. All right, you want to make a statement that you didn't know. You got that up?
Revelation chapter 3, verse 10.
Yep.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
And who are the ones that will keep the word of the Lord's patience? The elect. Okay, like I mentioned earlier, as the scripture goes into. Matter of fact, give me that in Romans chapter 12, verse 1, since I mentioned it. All right, but who are the ones that will keep the word of the Lord's patience? The elect. All right, you got that? Romans chapter 12, verse 1. Real quick.
Romans chapter 12, verse 1.
Yep.
I beseech you, therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that you present your body as a living sacrifice.
Yep, and that's what we're doing right now, man. Presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, man. Okay, coming out to these highways and byways, preaching this word in true sincerity. Okay, not worried about what our enemies can do to us, man. No matter what the conditions are out here, all right? No matter if it's raining, snowing, extremely cold, extremely hot, all right? Coming out here, man, all right? Making our bodies a living sacrifice, man, all right? You got it out.
Oh, it's more than that.
Yep.
It was more than that.
Oh, yeah, we're going to come back to it.
Oh, yeah.
That you present your bodies a living sacrifice,
Yep.
holy, acceptable unto the Most High,
Yep.
which is your reasonable service.
That's right, man. This is our reasonable service, man. All right, this is what we should be doing, man. Okay, this isn't something that's grievous. All right, what else is it for us to be doing on the earth? Why else would why would we be here, man?
Hey, well,
okay, we're not doing the work of the Lord. You got it, Elder.
like you said about the rain. Well, you know, if you got to complain about us, nothing's stopping the rain for these people out here.
Right.
You know, the mall parking lot is still full of people right now.
Yeah.
All right, niggas are still going to eat. All right, if you want to take it even further, the trap house is still bunking.
Yep.
Sneaky link, you name it. I'm just being. Hey, it's a pool party right now on the roof happening. So you can't even, like you said, in season, out of season, it's not really asking a lot. Because hey, if we wasn't doing this right now, would the rain stop you from doing anything else you was probably gonna do today? Probably not.
So why not come out here? Why not do the work of the Lord? All right. So we're gonna come back to that.
Revelation chapter 3, verse 10.
Yeah.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
That's right, and we just went into who are the ones that's gonna keep the word of the Lord's patience, the elect, man. All right, and because they're gonna keep the word of the Lord's patience, what's gonna happen? The Lord's gonna keep them from the hour of temptation, man. And we know what's that. That's when the RFID seal, which is the MOTB, is made mandatory, man, worldwide. Okay, so the Lord's gonna put the spirit on the elect to resist taking that RFID seal, which is the MOTB, man.
Hey,
all right,
and that's why we're doing what we're doing right now. See, the Lord gave us a choice through the Spirit, which is not really a choice, but He gave us a choice. You come out here and serve me and do my work no matter what the elements throw your way. Because I tell you what, when that hour of temptation comes, hey man, you think the scriptures say, pray not that it happen not in the winter. We're working this because hopefully we gain a little mercy from the Lord in that time.
yeah,
By not being in the elements, having a covering, having food. A lot of you assholes, you're gonna be stuck out in this and worse, and the Lord gonna be chuckling and laughing at your ass. Your child gonna be shivering. At least with this, we getting wet and soaked, and then we'll take it back to the crib and dry off.
right.
You got it, bro.
Yep. Beautiful saying. You got that. No, matter of fact, read that last part again, then we're gonna get that Isaiah 65.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
That's right, which will come upon all the world to try them. Okay, so we understand that we're ultimately going to be tested, man. Okay, everybody is going to be tested throughout the earth, man. Okay, but we understand there's only going to be a few that's going to pass that test, man. Okay, that's going to resist taking that RFID seal, which is the MOTB. All right, and that's going to be the light. All right, so you got that in Isaiah chapter 65.
Isaiah chapter 65 and verse 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servants shall eat.
That's right. It says, my servant shall eat. And that's the importance of knowing these scriptures. Isaiah chapter 33, verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be stability of thy time and strength of salvation. Okay, and who are the ones that's going to have that? The elect. All right? You continue on.
But ye shall be hungry.
That's right, but ye shall be hungry. All right? So, so we're gonna move down real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna move down. Shalom.